Good morning, guys, and I hope you are ready for ELA today. We are going to be, as I talked about last week, starting a new story today. So that's what we're going to focus on. And so as you can see, first you're going to watch this video, and then we are going to start reading and annotating the story Ball Hawk, which is going to be on page 405 in your orange book. In a minute, I'm going to be walking you through some of it as well. I have mine. So you're going to need your orange book and a writing utensil and a highlighter if you have it. Okay, not required per usual, getting back into our reading stuff, but nice if you do have it. So for background information on our author, and I'll get out of the way here, we have Joseph Brachac. So he lives in the Greenfield Center, New York, where he grew up. While a student at Cornell University, he began to consider a career as a writer. Today, as a professional storyteller and the author of more than 120 books for adults and young people, Brachac creates works that are often rooted in the traditions of his Abenaki, we're going to go with that, heritage, which is Native American. He also writes poetry and music that reflect his ancestry as well. So we're going to see that our author's Native American heritage and influence really is a key theme and topic in the story Ball Hawk as we move forward. So again, you are going to go to page 405 in your book. 405. Okay, so our starting page looks like this, where it says Ball Hawk. Okay, and that is where we are going to begin. Okay, so I am going to read the first 3 paragraphs. I'm going to show you how I highlighted, annotated, and then answered the question. And then you're going to continue to work on it. So let's read together. Indians invented baseball. That's what Uncle Tommy Fox said on the day I was ready to throw in my glove and quit the Long Pond High School team for good. It was one of his typical cryptic remarks, and as usual, it started me thinking. Quite frankly, if Uncle Tommy hadn't come into my life when he did, I probably would have ended up dyeing my hair purple and going goth. I might add, have been trying to do that in Long Pond High School, which was barely big enough to have cliques. My high school size is one of the reasons why I still, pathetic as I am, with a glove and a bat, a regular member of the Varsity Nine. There just weren't that many eligible candidates. Okay, so if we look here at our annotation right there, where it says what we're supposed to annotate, it says, in paragraph 3, mark the words that tell you what point of view the author is using in the story. Okay, so if we remember, point of view is about our author, our narrator of the story, and from what perspective we are getting the story. So if we look again here, I have highlighted words like I, my, I, my, I. So based on that, those pronouns that I am seeing, okay, this tells me that we are in first person. Okay, we have someone who is inside the story telling us the story. Okay, he's using personal I, me, my pronouns. Okay, so then we're gonna look at the question, the second question right there, where it says analyze, or identify. What is the point of view, and what does Mitchell reveal about himself in this paragraph. So we have, as I've said, we have first person POV, or point of view, okay? Mitchell shows us that his Uncle Tommy had a profound or a very big influence on him, okay? Because in the first couple paragraphs, we have our narrator, Mitchell, and we have him talking about his Uncle Tommy, okay? And that he isn't good at baseball, okay? So he doesn't feel like he's good at baseball, but he's still on the varsity team because the school that he goes to is really small, okay? That's why he says, my high school size is one of the reasons why I was still pathetic as I was with a glove and bat, a regular member of the varsity 9. Okay, so even though he's not good, his high school is so small that he still gets to be on varsity. Okay, so I have my answer to that question, what I just told you, that it is first person POV. His Uncle Tommy has had a very big influence on him. From what we know so far. And 3, he is not good at baseball, but he still plays on varsity. Okay, so those are the answering the full question on here. Okay, so what I want you to do moving forward is you are going to continue to read and annotate, okay, making sure that you annotate what it's asking you to annotate, okay, and then you're answering the questions, okay, and get as far as humanly possible within class time, and then we will continue reading and talking about the story tomorrow. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, please go ahead, pop a hand up, but I think it's pretty straightforward. All right, have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye, be good.